I think this is a great opportunity, and I think that this is awesome that the state of Oklahoma is really forward-looking like this and thinking about how to do things differently and better. A lot of people just get stuck in their ways, and our infrastructure needs help. It needs a lot of help. And we cannot keep doing things the same way and expect it to get better. We have to look for innovation. We have to look for new things, and I think this is a great example of one of those things. PulpCure is a really unique material. It's made of recycled newspaper, water, and some herbs and spices that help make it perform, help make it flow. Its job is to try to keep concrete wet as it's gaining strength, as the reactions are happening inside of it. And it's biodegradable. You can eat it if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. And it can be recycled, and it's made out of 100% recycled materials. Typically, when we make a bridge or when we make any concrete that we really care about, we try to keep it moist for as long as possible, usually 7 to 10 days. And the way we do that now is we use wet burlap, wet cloth that you wet, and it's kind of labor intensive to put it on top of the concrete, especially to do it without damaging the surface of the concrete. So what PulpCure does is it's like a spray-on wet cure. It's like a spray-on wet blanket almost. So you put it on at about a 1/2 inch thick, and then you put a plastic on top of it. But that plastic can be put on the next day. Okay, so you spray it on, you let it sit there for a day, you come back the next day, you put the plastic on, and it will hold water a really long time. When you take the plastic off, the next step is to actually scrape the stuff off the surface. It's very easy to actually pull it up and stack it up, and you could use it as mulch if you wanted to. You can bury it at the job site, and we're working on now a way to even take that material and recycle it again. That's a little bit more challenging, and that's something we hope to be able to do, in the future. But that way you can just keep reusing it over and over and over again. But once you're done, you actually take the stuff off, and the concrete's wet. It's just really wet, and that's good. That's what you want. At Oklahoma State, we've done several slabs outside, and we've shown that it can hold water for over 2 months, which is way more than you'd ever need. But it's great because you don't have to keep adding water. You don't have to babysit it. And in our infrastructure, we need things that just work. We need things that you don't have to babysit, that they just do what you want them to do. And if they're biodegradable, and if they do a good job, then that's a bonus. That's a bonus. And we just feel really blessed to be able to work with ODOT and do it on this bridge. And we think that's really visionary of them to try and always be pushing to do something better and new. And so it's awesome to be able to do it on this actual structure. And we know it's going to go well.